Ladies and gentlemen, we are here for probably going to be one of my favorite topics I do a video on. I love tier lists, number one, and I love TV shows and movies, and I love video games, and now you just combine them all into what is a TV show called Secret Level. This is an Amazon Prime TV show. They release these mini episodes, and I think it's considered an anthology series, is what it's categorized as, but it's episodes based on games, and there's these little storylines that they created within these universes and then released an episode about them. And it's phenomenal. I just have to be honest with you. The overall of the show is incredible. Okay. So without further ado, we have S, A plus A, B plus B, C plus C, D plus D, F. All right. No F plus. The reason I added pluses in there, because sometimes in tier lists, there's these certain topics, certain things that they're better than it's like, oh, this is A, but then you look at A and you have all these other things in A and you're like, oh, it's better than these though, but I can't move these down to B. And so you need more categories. I'm just going to be honest, but I feel like the colors should be different. No, like instead of them all being yellow, because yellow is a lame color. I'm going to be honest. I don't like yellow. Can you even see the? Yeah, you can't even see the D, but that's D. All right. So without further ado, we're going to start with episode 1, Dungeons and Dragons. This episode, I don't know if I was excited for this episode that much. But it was a well done episode. I don't think there was anything mind boggling about it. I don't think it was amazing. I don't think it was like unreal. I think it was a cool story, cool characters. The problem with any sort of anthology series like this, to be honest, is just whether you get connected with the characters. And I feel like this one played on your emotions more than some of the other ones did, which is why this one maybe just didn't have the same impact on me, is because I just didn't have time to connect with the characters as much. But it left me hanging extremely, like, oh my word. I still think it was super, super awesome. So that's why it's above C, because C would be like average, D and F are terrible. D plus is like bad. B is like good. All right. It's not great. It's not superior, but it's good. Subject to change. It could potentially be A, but I think I'm going to put it B plus. Sifu. Now this one is A. I loved this one. So cool. You paint the story so quickly, so completely, like, I wasn't questioning things. I wasn't wondering things. Like in the Dungeons and Dragons one, they reference certain things that I don't know about. Now, maybe more Dungeons and Dragons avid people will know that. I don't know that. So it wasn't like I knew that. But Sifu, everybody, you understand what's happening. And I love the concept of the game Sifu. I love the combat in it. There were some beast mode moments. I loved how short it was, yet it was so impactful. I think it was a very well done episode. One of the best episodes they had. New World, I'm going to go C. I'm not going to lie. He annoyed me so much. Oh, my word. When it started, I was thinking, yo, this is about to be sick. This is about to be lit. And then I realized it's basically just a comedy, which I did not expect. I haven't played New World. I don't know if it's like that in the game, if it's funny like that and like you know, so direct and almost felt like they're breaking the third wall with the respawning over and over again. But yeah, he annoyed me. The story was fine. The ending was really good, but it was just an average episode. Subject to change. I guess it could be C+, but I'm confident it C. Unreal Tournament. This one was weird for me. It started out and I'm like, unoriginal idea. Don't really care. It was like D+ for me. But then by the end, I think it was C+. I definitely think it's better than New World. It's not on the level of Dungeons and Dragons. It was interesting. Just the concept to me wasn't that great. Warhammer obviously has to go S. I don't know anybody who wouldn't rank this S. I did, I was on IMDb looking at the episodes so I could get the titles to make this tier list, and like, this is one of the higher rated ones, but the fact that it wasn't higher rated than it is kind of just sacrilegious, disrespectful. The Warhammer episode was amazing. Some of the best. It might be one of the greatest all-time animated short stories ever. Now, I just confine that, but I think, like, if you compare it to, like, anime or other animated movies, this stacks up against them, even though it was, 12 minutes? I mean, it was insane. I want more of this. Now, there is supposed to be the Warhammer TV show. If it's going to be like this, I'm all about it. I'm all about it. It was S tier for sure. Pac-Man. What the crap? What? Yet A+. A+ for sure. It was a what the frick is going on moment and show, but something about it really was cool. It's weird. Crossfire, D+, maybe actually D, not even D+. Stereotypical, generic, nothing crazy about it, nothing amazing, nothing mind-boggling, a little bit confusing to me, I'm not going to lie, but it's your stereotypical, like, military type thing. I didn't see anything about it that was really mind-blowing. I just didn't love it. Now, Armored Core, see, this is where things get hairy for me. Pac-Man could technically go A, because I don't know if Pac-Man and Armored Core are on the same level. I think they are, but Armored Core is above Pac-Man. Armored Core was insane. I knew nothing about it. It was crazy. It was cool. It was awesome. And the end was not what I expected. Incredible episode, for sure. The Outer Worlds one, at first, I didn't like it. I've never played Outer Worlds. I've heard positive things. It felt very Fallout-esque, but like if Fallout was sci-fi, maybe people already knew that. I didn't, so just know that I'm playing catch-up here. And then the whole storyline, and then the end and everything to it, the plot of it was phenomenal, but B+, because it was so depressing. It was so depressing. So depressing. Like, dude, I mean, there's probably some underlying message in this Outer Worlds episode, but Mega Man, we're going to go C. I don't really care about Mega Man that much, IRL. The little origin story, I liked that it was short, but it was just fine. It was average. It was fine. Blah. Which, I'm trying to debate which one I liked more, and I don't think either one. Exodus Odyssey broke my brain a little too much. I'm not going to lie, because then I spent basically the whole rest of the episode thinking about how every sci-fi movie ever doesn't take into the account that traveling at the speed of light means that time back home is different, but it should also be different with the place that you're going. So then anytime that happens in a movie, then things should not be happening by the time you get there, and da-da-da. Yeah, exactly. That's this episode. But it was heartfelt. It was nice. But it was the same thing as Unreal Tournament for me. It gave me the same excitement feel and so on and so forth. It was like, oh, cool, but you know. Spelunky, C+. Wasn't really interested. Good message. Fun little animation. Kind of dark, if you think about it. Like a little dark. But overall, not bad. Now we get to the memes. Concord. As much as the game is a meme, right? The game is a meme. I'm telling you right now, this episode was low-key good. I actually thought the episode was good. It's not Outer Worlds Dungeons & Dragons, but it's definitely above these ones. The episode was actually good. Concord maybe should just make a show, because that I would maybe watch that. That was really intriguing to me. But yeah, nothing crazy about it. Plot twist, predictable kind of a thing, and yada, yada, yada. But some cool aspects to it. I'm a sucker for sci-fi. So Honor of Kings, the only other S tier episode. For sure. 100% S tier. I say 100% S tier, and now I'm kind of thinking about maybe it should be A+. Because once I put it up there, I look at it, right? I want Warhammer to be S on its own, but I need to give flowers where flowers deserve to be put. I worded that so poorly, but you get the point, okay? I feel like it deserves to be S tier. It was incredible. It really was. The story, the concept, the characters. I loved the Tao Gong Ling or whatever, and the dude that challenges the kid that challenges him. I mean, it's incredible. Which leaves us with playtime, which, you know, we really should. It deserves its own row. It deserves its own row. Burn with Fire, Hades, whatever you want to call it. It was terrible. It was awful. I hated it. Don't ever do that again. It's about as criminal as Astrobot winning Game of the Year. Like, it's ridiculous. So if we could just scroll up and just not pay attention to it at all and just look at this right here, this is the definitive tier list of Secret Level. Now, here's the thing, though. I'm ranking them against themselves, okay? As far as a whole, Season 1 of Secret Level, how it ranks among TV shows would be potentially S tier. A to A+, potentially S tier. It already got renewed for Season 2. I'm 100% on board with that. I want to see more. I'm going to make a video of the games that I think that they should make episodes about. I don't think they will. I wonder if the concept of Season 2 will be to continue these stories. Well, because some of them wrapped up, though, so it wouldn't make sense. But if they're going to do new games, I would love to make a video talking about which games I think that they should make for this. Anyway, that is the definitive tier list, guys, for Secret Level. My opinion. Would love to know yours in the comment below. What was your favorite episode? Please let me know. We'll catch y'all later. God bless you. Peace out. Take care.